saw the bike speeding off,
Wow.
and
See that? I'm shocked
then I
about
looked
that. Both
at
you and
the
Zubin.
witnesses, and they were all closing their doors.
Oh, no.
Oh. So people saw it happen and didn't
there
come
were a
to
lot
help
of people.
you.
So
There were a lot of people there?
there were about 6.
Where were they? In front of their stores?
Yeah,
Is that what
they
you're
were in
saying?
the store. Because I was, we had been singing to them.
Oh. So they saw you.
And then you crossed the road?
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking, because we never see anybody up there. So you were singing and that brought them out. Okay.
And then of course they were watching you.
Yeah. And then I got hit, and then the door, all the windows. Thank you, Mate.
Thank you.
I put in the teapot. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But not to boil the root. Yeah, okay.
And then we'll have breakfast later.
Yeah.
Playing the violin is not usual.
Mm-hmm.
So she has divots and things on her. You can see them. I was just looking at her. And
Yeah, this is really.
She sacrificed her life for him. I've never seen anything like it. Wow.
the chin rest has to come off.
Yeah, in order to, and it was ripped. It was ripped off. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So I think that's what happened is it hit that
Yeah.
and ripped the whole thing out of your hand. It probably just hit this.
I mean, this goes like this.
Yeah.
It probably hit that and just ripped the whole thing
And
off.
all these
Yeah.
strings came out.
Were you in shock, would you say?
I would say that by singing I was not in shock, but I'm worse now mentally in my
How
feelings,
so?
and I'm kind of I'm overwhelmed by the loss of the violin, and I'm kind of haunted a little bit by the way people behave. I felt very lonely at that moment. One would have hoped that
Somebody would come out and help.
see if I was all right.
That would have made a big difference.
I don't know. It's just I'm haunted by the closing of the doors and the windows.
You didn't drink your tea.
I'm sorry,
You don't want it?
no, I love tea. It's just when it's hot, I can't handle it.
Oh, it's too
I'm sorry.
It's pretty cute, isn't it?
I like it hot.
Maybe you put a lot of ginger in it.
And I boil it for a long time, and it just is very spicy.
Are you putting turmeric in too? Because turmeric root is
We
just
haven't
as
done
good.
that.
Yeah, I had to get used to it. It's a little not as pleasant as ginger.
He makes the jamu, hot jamu, which has turmeric and ginger and
Right. What else?
all sorts
Cloves?
of cloves and all sorts of things.
It's like chai,
Yeah, but not milky.
not milky and not black tea. Okay, let's see.
What's that? Oh, these are the ones that don't have names on them.
Interesting.
Looks like death to me.
But that's not your card. That's his card.
Excuse me.
Maybe you should pick a card too.
Maybe I should pick a card too.
After he does. After he does.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said
Oh,
anything.
that one. Oh, okay.
I ruined it.
So you can say I am or I feel. That's a really good opener. I am or I feel. Ooh, that one.
I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it could be anything. Let's see what it is to
Interesting how
Bob.
it's interesting.
What it is to you is going to be different what it is to him.
Yeah.
My left arm got hit. I can feel it all through. It's interesting that it's off center. Drapery. Hanging.
What would
It
off
could be closing or opening.
So I am. That's you in there. Speak from that being.
I am grieving.
You are what?
Grieving.
Grieving.
Okay, let him just, it'll keep opening out. Just keep. What are you grieving?
At first it felt very lonely, and then it was I'm grieving and I'm going to come through the drapery.
Say that again.
Going to come through the drapery. What's the drapery symbolize? What does it feel like?
It just feels emotional. Or not just, it feels emotional. I'm very emotional right now, so I'm wanting to play. So I mean, I can play it on the violin, and
Get mine out.
No, that would be nice.
You want me to get my violin for you?
the first feeling was loneliness. As I said, I'm being haunted by the closing doors, so it immediately had that feeling, but as I hold it and feel with it, I don't feel it's that necessarily. I feel that it's opening and coming through.
Yeah, coming through. There we go.
That's what I felt.
Oh, is that what you felt?
I felt like he's coming through the abyss.
But I'm sad anyway.
Yeah, but ready for
Yeah.
a new cycle.
Like the light on the offline is interesting too, because everything I tend to work towards balancing. Sweetie, it's gonna be all right. She should be back. So I'm good with that understanding of it. It's very watery. A lot of blues for me is a very emotional expression.
Are they, what kind of emotions are they? Can you name them? Besides the grieving?
Yeah, it's definitely a card I would pull for the loss of the violin.
Yeah. So the light wanted to be on each card. You see the light? No, the light on the figure, reminding us that we're being held by the light, and no matter what we're experiencing, the light is still our reference point. Which I think you do really well, Thoth, because you came back from the road and went and said your prayers. So you understand that really deeply.
There's a lot of movement in the fabric too. Waves.
Yeah, so there's, maybe look, there's flexibility in how you're going to walk away from this, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it is a difficult thing that's happened. So, of course, there is that in there, so, but the optimism of it is the coming through the drapes, coming through the emotions.
Coming through the whole experience. Yeah, because it was pretty traumatic.
She was crying for
I know.
I like it that way, because you can apply it more flexibly, and I like that a
And
lot.
not only that, that card you picked, a month later could be completely different interpretation,
Yeah.
judging from your own experience, activities, frame of mind, emotions. So they're very flexible that way.
Where did you go to get these things laminated?
Oh, Zubi went to this business center here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right by your place, not too close. I mean,
Urban
by,
Tank.
across
I
from
mean, I hate to put
Champlain.
plastic on things, but this was the
the
only way to save these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
Ooh. He's not going to tell you what it is.
Take pictures so fast. Hmm. This is a hard one.
Well, don't think it.
Okay. It
Feel
feels
it.
like it's reaching for.
No, I am. I am, or I feel.
Okay.
I am reaching.
Oh, okay.
See?
All right.
Yeah. And don't think too hard.
I'm reaching for something unknown.
Mm.
That's hidden beneath what is understandable for me. It makes me think of my art process, that I'm going through this process of digging really deep for something inside myself, some kind of other dimensional place within me, or being able to trust myself more deeply, and not just digging for it but nourishing it, because I see it as kind of planting seeds and also digging things deeper to make sure they're nourished and cherished. And I'm nourishing myself and telling myself that it's okay to be whatever big mess that I am in any moment. And what I have inside of me is okay and good and beautiful, and I need to nourish it. And it's funny, I initially saw it as digging, and then I'm now seeing it as planting.
Wow. Yeah, that's different.
Wow.
Like, so that it's searching for something, but that now it feels like it's planting something, and then it's very gently and carefully watching over this precious starry thing that's really important.
That wasn't so hard.
No. I like to overthink things.
Yeah. Well, we've been taught that in the West, to think things out first, not feel them.
Yeah.
Think first. Think
Say that
before you
again.
step, or
Yeah.
what is it? Think before you act.
Yeah.
Blessings to this house.
You two are the best witnesses ever. Thank you so much.
You got it?
I got it.
You need water.
You just missed the whole thing.
We're gonna have to meet in the living room down there.
Hello.
Slowly.
Too bad you just missed it.
Oh no.
Who's that?
Maybe you should get hit every morning. She said it, I didn't say it.
It's a quote.
You missed it. I said maybe you should get hit every morning.
Maybe you should.
That was perfect.
It was.
I really felt your grief coming through there, and I just like got really in touch with my own and the collective grief, just the whole planet's grief. I just totally felt it. It was like, whoa.
It's so
Yeah.
beautiful, so moving. Thank you.
Thank you.
Really opened my heart.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
See, it's like we're supposed to be here.
I know. It's noisy at night.
Yes. At the restaurants.
That is so insensitive. Where do you want to go?
Don't bite the toes. Don't bite the toes.
She doesn't bite my toes.
If you're sensitive. So that's why they're doing the temple here. So they're in a very special spot. It's more than just for you. There's an energetic to it.
I'm just curious about what
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
Love
like
you both.
the subject though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Here we go. Nice little family. We're all alive and well. Yes. Love you, Bali. What are you all dressed up for, love?
Sunset.
Why?
And working on the model again.